name is Deb Purcell. With my husband and I, we have a healing modality together. It's called and a website called Heal Peach Love. And once a month we get together with Nilesh and Mistry and co-create with this group. Nilesh is a fractal of Archangel Metatron. And without further ado, I'm going to let him take over from here. Welcome, Nilesh.
Hi guys, how is everyone? Everyone feeling good? Are you feeling the energies at the moment? Is it a bit crazy? Because I don't know about you guys, but it's batshit crazy at the moment. It is all over the place. I love it. A lot of things coming up. A lot of things that I never felt I was going to have to deal with, but I'm dealing with. And a lot of other people as well going through this. It's interesting at the moment. We're going through a phase where your connections that you already have, whether that's like someone that you're with or a group, you're either in the group, you're being introduced to new groups, or you're pulling out. Many of you also might feel like, I want to take a break from social media and need a little bit of downtime at the moment. So there's a lot of that going on as well. You're basically cleansing all of your conditioning and programming, and as we go forward, is only going to get more and more intense as we go forward, and it's okay, you know. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't kind of feel like there's something wrong with you. Your vibration just guiding you to exactly where you need to be and guiding you or where you need to go. And so you must trust in that. You're heading more into a spiritual kind of intuitive realm rather than a 3D one where you look at it and you go, oh, you know what, this looks really good. I'll join this group. And you get there and you think, oh my God, I don't resonate with these people. So go with your intuition, go with where it needs to take you. There's a lot going on. I kind of feel we're going to do something a little bit more different this week, or should I say this month. I kind of feel I'm being very much guided now. We're going into a phase of what I would call uniqueness. Okay, there has been this huge drive for many years now to go down this route where people talk about oneness, and they talk about the one consciousness, and they talk about the one unity. And I think for a period of time that was needed in order to pull people in to understand about vibration, to learn more about it, and not just the divinity within you, but the divinity in others. The only way you're going to understand it is if you all can see yourself as being one rather than separate. You're not separate, you are still one. But what I want you to consider, and what I think many have you forgotten, is the uniqueness in the separateness. Do you understand what I mean? Let me explain it to you in a way that I understand. So when Father went through a stage of making souls, I saw this happen, and one way that was that billions of children was created was unique. Did you know that? You are unique. There is a uniqueness to you that you need to bring forward. Uniqueness that only can be you and can't be anyone else. There are similarities, intuitiveness, cognizance, all those things are available to all, but there is a uniqueness to you. The way that you bring that forward is not going to be the same as the person sitting next to you, or your sister, or your brother, or your mother, or your father, or your twin flame, whoever it might be. There is a uniqueness to you. And I want you, this is the next phase we're going into, is understand the uniqueness in the collective. Yeah. Another way for me to describe this to you was, if you can imagine, we've used jigsaw puzzles before, but if you can imagine huge pieces, jigsaw puzzles, each one of you are unique. Each one of you is a different shape. Each one of you has different colors, different hues, and only you can bring that to the table, and only you can add to that jigsaw piece puzzle. Do you see? There is a uniqueness to you too. It is in the collective, because the jigsaw puzzle is a collective as one. but there is a uniqueness to you in that collective. And I want people to start understanding this now. This is the next phase we're going into, the uniqueness within the collective. It's really important that you bring that forth. Everything about you is magnificent. Everything about you is amazing. And I know this, and I can see your potential for each and every one of you. But you need to bring that uniqueness that is you forward, and only you can do that. So I want you to bring that forward. I think that's really, really important. So that's one of the main messages today. I'm going to do something slightly different. I want everyone to get a pen and piece of paper. If you've got one to hand, I want you to write this down. It's important. Go and get it. I'll give you time. Whatever you use, lipstick, mascara, felt tip, I don't care. Whatever you got, crayon, paintbrush, you know, spray paint, whatever. Okay, everyone about ready? Everyone got something? Right, awesome. Okay, so I want you to write this down. I want you to write down this particular statement, okay? Where do I give away my power? I want you to write that down. And what I mean by that is we give away our power. Once you guys have wrote it down, I'll explain it. Yeah, where do I give away my power? Yes, a very important question for you all to ask yourselves. So we give away our power in so many ways, don't we? We give our power away to our spouse, our children. We give our power away to colleagues, our pets. Yes, there's so many areas we give our power away to, you know, and I think it's really, really friends, siblings, social engagements. How many people like go, oh, I've got this birthday party to go to, I've got this event to go to, but I really don't want to go. I don't want to go, but I'm obligated to go. I'm obligated to go. You know, again, we're giving away our power by doing this. What I want you to do is list every single person in your life that you give away your power to. And it's really, really important. And when you list those people that you're giving away power to, I want you to write next to it why. What areas do you give your power away to? And you might come up with like the reasons why. So it might be like, well, I'll give my power away to my mother, for example. Give my power away to my mother because I need to feel loved by her. And if I don't feel loved by her, and if I take away that love, then I'll be abandoned. And I don't want to feel abandoned because that makes me feel empty inside. Yeah. I did a lot of this stuff has been bandied around for a long time, but this came for me. The critical thinking is what we're doing. This is what this is about. It's about critical analysis, critical thinking. And I learned this when I was in university in my 20s. And it's really, really important that we do analyze some of this stuff and see, you know, where it is you're giving away your power. And I want you to list it. I want you to write it down. Yeah. And once you've done that, once you know, because it'll be a bit of a revelation for you guys. It's going to be like, oh my God, didn't realize I give my power away to my child. My child says I need this, and I just jump to it and do it, you know. And in some ways, if you're a mother and father, that's kind of like okay, you know, because they're children need looking after. But does a 19-year-old really kind of need looking after in that way? It's like, come on, I cook. You know, there's so many different ways we give away our power, and we do this a lot. And what I want you to do is I want you to, when you recognize this, yeah, this is stepping you more towards becoming uniqueness. The uniqueness that I know is each and every one of you is magnificent, without question. I have no doubt about this. Okay, but I need you to see it. It's no good just me seeing it. I need you to see it too. So I want you to list where you give away your power. And if you feel that you need to do some healing between you and that person that you've listed on your piece of paper, then go and do the healing. I've already shown you guys how to do that. One hand in front of your heart, one hand behind, and the healing has got to come from you as a third person. And I want you to heal the shit out of that person. Like, just say lots of loving, beautiful things to that person, and it is amazing. It feels pretty cool to do that. But I also, once you recognize that, I want you to take your power back, because you gave it away. Yeah. I want you to take it back. I want you to take your power back from that person and set some boundaries of what you want. You are a sovereign you're already there, and part of that means being sovereign to yourself. It's all about you guys taking the control back, setting your boundaries and what it is you expect, not only from yourself as a beautiful sovereign being, but what you're expecting from others too. It's really important that you take that power back. Yeah. Does that kind of make sense? Am I making sense, or am I losing people? You're gonna have to mute yourselves because I can't hear you now.
No, but you froze up, so we missed part of your conversation.
Okay, what bit did you get to before I froze?
Well, we got the part of forgiving yourself, love yourself.
Okay, yes.
That's
There's many areas we give away our power, and I want you to pull your power back. I want you to take your power back and set your boundaries. Really, really important that you set your boundaries. Really important that you set your boundaries not only as yourself, as a sovereign being, and with the way that you are and the way you want to convey yourself, but also what you expect from others and how you should be treated by them. You're setting intention by doing that. I intend to be this way with you, and I expect you to be this way with me. You're already setting the vibration. I mean, you're master creators. Master creators. Yeah, you can do this. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah? Okay. Do you understand what it is that I'm asking you guys to do? Is anyone not sure? Anyone need a bit more information? A bit more guidance, maybe?
More guidance wouldn't hurt.
Okay. What guidance would you like, Tammy?
Like, more specific how we can do this well,
Okay. So you need to be listing, things that you give your power away to. So let me use an example of my own life. So I gave a lot of my power away to my father, my parents. They're the first people we have in our life. They're the first role models that we experience. So I gave a lot of power away to them. So they'd say to me, Nilesh, I want you to do this, and I'd do it. Or Nilesh, they'd pretty much like tell me how to live my life, and control me in that way. And so I decided that, I didn't want to do this anymore. I'm a grown, first of all, I'm a grown ass man. And second of all, I'm a very highly intuitive, being. So I can sense in the direction that I want to go. So, I grew my parents' vibration at the age of 15, 16, but they were still very much, telling me what I couldn't do, because I was still under the age of 18. Even in like Asian families, they, whether you're 165, they still feel like they can tell you what to do. It's quite common. So I took my power back and I set my boundaries with my father. So I was like, well, Dad, I love you. I really appreciate your advice, and it's cool. But I know what I'm doing, and I'm pretty good at this, and setting my boundaries. Sometimes my father would get angry. He'd get cross. And so he'd be like, well, I asked you to do this, or I told you to do this, and you're not listening to me, and rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, Dad, last time I checked, Dad, I love you, Dad, but the last time I checked, I pay my own bills and I pay my mortgage. So, I am in control of my life. I am making choices in my life that are good for me. And I know you might not understand it, and know you get it, but this is what I do. And it's very hard to sometimes say that to someone that you love, and someone that you care about, and someone that you have respect for, someone that you've been conditioned with for a long period of time. And this is where I mean, giving away your power. My father, over a number of years, has learned now not to tell me to do stuff. You know, if he thinks it's useful and it might be useful to me, then he will advise, you know. But generally speaking, he doesn't really tell me what to do. And if he does, and if it's important, I might listen to it. And if it's not, and it doesn't resonate with me, then I won't. So because you've got your own path, you've got your own journey. You didn't come here to be told by someone else what to do. Last time I checked, you guys chose your own 3D experience. That's what I think. You guys all chose your own individual, unique 3D experience. So don't allow someone to just, you know, take you off track of that. So have a look at all the different people in your life that you give away your power to. We do it a lot. We do it a lot. And when you write it down, you will become more mindful of it. You'll become more aware of it. And you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize I did that. Oh my God, I've been doing this for years. Yeah.
Thank
Does
you.
that make sense, Carmen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Everyone else okay with that?
Well, what about
Okay.
newspapers and media?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
another thing, Suzanne. It's another way we give away our power. You know, we are master creators. So the more, you know, the energy goes where the focus goes. Wherever your focus is where your energy will flow. And that's what you're creating in your reality. I'm not saying ignore the media. I do. And I get on just fine. But it's an individual choice. I don't have TV in my house, so I don't have terrestrial TV. So I tend to watch DVDs if I want a little bit of company in the home. And I don't buy newspapers and I don't read the news feeds. Sometimes I may, sometimes I might. Just with the election, it was interesting to see what was going on with that and the aftermath of that. But I'm not doing this every day, certainly not every week, maybe kind of once a month, if that. If that. I'm very careful to be mindful of the vibration that I'm allowing into my reality, because whatever I choose to focus on becomes a part of my reality. And that's really, really important. And this is another aspect of why I'm saying to you, where do you give away your power? Where do you give away your power? Are you giving away your power to media? It doesn't have to be people. It can be many things, you know, it can be your job. It can be, you know, the finances side of things as well. You know, a lot of people on this planet, you know, struggle with money. I get it. I've been there. I know what it's like to be poor. I get it. You know, it's hard. It's really, really hard. You know, trying to make ends meet. A lot of the people on the planet can't afford things. You know, got to food on the table. That's going to change. We didn't come here for that. So, does that kind of make sense, Suzanne? Yeah. Nationalism, any kind of isms as well, you might give away your power to, you know, ageism, racism, you know, they all still exist. Any isms, they exist. There's many different areas, but focus on this bit first, because we can expand, you know, and it can go like wider and wider and wider, but focus on the ones that are like around you at the moment, you know, your family, your friends, your colleagues, you know, the spiritual community. That's a really big part. I mean, how many of us do we feel really, really, you know, pulled? You know, I get people texting me going, I'm in crisis, I need to speak to you now. And I'm like, okay, I understand you're in crisis, but I'm actually with someone at the moment. I'm actually doing some 3D work, but I can speak to you in an hour's time. And then I speak to them in an hour's time, because I've made that agreement with them, and see what it is that they want. But I'm not going to respond like, they want me now. Well, no, I've got commitments to others too. There's got to be some boundaries set here in what it is, what my expectation is. They might be struggling, but then, like, all of the planets going through this at the moment. There's a lot of people struggling, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Some people are just a little bit more kind of struggling and a bit more desperate than others. And that's okay. There's no judgment with that. We all have our, capabilities of what we're prepared to kind of, accept and assimilate. And some of us are able to do it easier and some are not. And that's okay. We're here to guide and teach as best we can. So we do this. I give away a lot of my power to my 3D work and my spiritual side. And I'm busy. Like I work long hours in my 3D world and I do a lot of spiritual stuff, in between as well. So late at night and Saturday and Sundays as well. So I try not to, but I have a role here to play. I have commitments here that I need to fulfill. I also have a mission and a purpose here to fulfill. So I know I need to do that with you guys. Yeah. Even though some days I feel like, God damn it. Did I break up again?
Just for a moment.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Right. Any questions on that? That's your task for this month, and then next month we'll come back and see how you guys got on with it. Yeah. Same homework now. Oh, that's funny. I love that. Okay.
Go ahead,
Questions?
Can I ask you something?
Yes, of course. Why not?
In the US, there have been a lot of trauma, and since this week, we have in Germany also very terrible things would happen, and where people have to try to, to get themselves free again. And this is something which is pressing also on me, although I don't want to do it, but this is very strong in the emotional feeling. And I suppose, although I have kept everything at bay, but I cannot keep it away from me when it is a big development. So just want to say, and I suppose many people will feel it even in other countries too. So therefore it's very helpful when what you have explained. Okay, that's just what I want to say.
No, it's beautiful, Reinhard. I agree with you totally with that. Things that you've been repressing. One of my things and I'll share, and you guys know this because I do videos on this kind of stuff, twin flame stuff, and brought up a few things for me. So two things it brought up for me. The first one was abandonment, and the second one was that I feel this need to be loved. Okay, so I had to go back. I had to go back in my 3D life and beyond and see where it comes from. I know where it comes from, and I healed it. But with healing, it's very much like there's more to do, isn't there? There's always more to do. It comes up. We have memory, don't we? We have cellular memory. Yeah, things come back. So you have to continue to do the work, because one day you will do it and it will never come back. And that's the key. That's the key. Is keep doing this work. And if you don't do it, it's going to be goddamn painful. So I'm warning you. I'm warning you.
How it should work and how we get triggered and things like this. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
It can have you on your knees for sure. And I've been there. I'm angelic in nature, and I have a fractal of Metatron within me, as you know, and I am from the angelic realm. But I'm here to have a 3D experience too, and not specifically for me, but just for with humanity as we go forward.
I'm also angelic in the nature, so that's why I understand it.
So
yeah, I know.
But we still feel it, right, Reinhard? We still feel it. We still have to go through it. There's no point us sitting on the sidelines, whether you're galactic or ascended master, whatever you may be. There are source beings here as well. Source beings, gods here, embodied in human form, So they are here too. And we wouldn't get the vibration we need if we just all stood on the sidelines and just watched it happen. We're going to go through it. So, you know, speaking from personal experience, you know, don't avoid it. If something's come into your awareness, make time. I don't care if you've got to sort out the kids. I don't care if your mum and dad need help. I don't care if you've got a 3D job where you're working 14 hours a day. Make time. Make time somewhere in your life to heal this, to find out where it comes from.
Yeah.
So not only are you healing yourself, but you're also healing your ancestral family as well while you're doing it. You see, you're not just doing this for you. Not just doing this for you. You're doing it for everyone you know, and
This
the
is
collective.
conscious mind of the collective. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Do we have another question? Anyone?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah. Who am I speaking to?
Jackie.
Ah, Jackie. Here you are, Jackie. I can see you.
Okay. You spoke of healing our ancestral family when we heal ourselves. That is a concept I struggle with or don't understand.
Okay. All right. Raf, you heard that question, right? Go on then.
Where is he? There he is.
But you want me?
What's the answer, Raf?
I was having the pot needle.
I know, I can see that. I thought I'd deliberately interrupt you because I just find it amusing.
Why do you have difficulty with healing your ancestral family?
It's a new concept to her, Raf.
It's new to me, and I see us as discrete individuals without necessarily a link. My soul is not linked to their soul that I can understand.
The people I normally heal is my past lives. That's the one. That's the biggie ones. That's the ones where you've got what do you call it? You've got past lives that can need repairing, soul repairing. So healing ancestrals. How far do you go back? You can heal your parents, and you can go back a few generations. But if you carry on going back too far, you're healing. You're healing thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. So my theory is just heal your past lives mainly. Yeah. What do you think?
Does that make
you think
sense,
that's
Jackie?
an answer? I know it was a slight denture.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one, Raf. I like it, especially halfway through. It's good, especially when you're eating a pot noodle as well. That's brilliant.
Healing the ancestors.
Shall we expand a little bit on that, Jackie?
Why I don't understand
Shall we
it?
expand a bit more, Joe?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
No. So shall we expand? Okay. So what Raf's talking about is that when you talk about being an individual, as in like an individual soul, an individual vibration, yes, you are. That is a uniqueness of you. Okay. But if you think that you're the only one, then and not linked to anyone, then that's you not expanding even further. So you are linked to all of us. You're here. You're linked to us. You're linked to me right now. Yeah. We have this connection. We have this vibrational exchange. Every single family member or friend or person that you've had contact with, they're no strangers. They feel like strangers, but they're not. You know them and they know you. Have you ever had that experience where you've met someone, you go, I know you.
Oh,
but
yes.
It's not a 3D human. Right, great. So here we are, we're making this connection now. Okay. So you would have experiences with them, and you would have not just led one life, you would have led trillions upon trillions upon trillions. And so it's important that you go into whatever state it is, altered state, whether you use meditation, Tai Chi, yoga, whatever your medium is, use that to go and have a look. The exercise that I've given you about where do I give away my power, think about it. You will start to list it. You'll start to list these amazing things that you never thought you were giving your power away to, but you are. And this is really important that you bring that back. So the healing is really quite simple. Whatever meditative state you get into, what I tend to do is make sure you see yourself as the third person. So if it's you, for example, if it's you and your mum and you, I want you to come in as a third person as you are. And if you can see, I don't know, for example, your mum's not being very kind to you, or you had a particular incident in your past that was difficult and you felt really sad about it and you felt hurt about it and you really kind of never let that go and you carried it with you right the way through to adult, but you didn't realize. What I want you to do is I want you to go to your younger self and I want you to put your hand, one hand in front of her heart, one hand on behind, and heal her from your own vibration, because you are both the same. You heal her and say some beautiful things to her. You know, say things like, you are so loved, you are so adorable, you don't need to carry this anymore, you can let this go, you never needed to carry this anymore, you are an amazing soul. And you will see that she will converse with you, she'll turn around and she'll smile, she might even give you a hug, you know. And God is like, boom, I want you to do that with your mum. So same thing with your mum, one hand in front of her heart, one hand on behind her, and heal her and say, I heal you, I forgive you, mum, I know you didn't understand what you said, I know what you said was really hurtful, but I love you, and I know you're trying to be a good mum, and I know you're trying to be the best mum you know that you can be, but I forgive you for your cruel comments. It did hurt me, but I forgive you, and I love you, and I adore you, and thank you so much for being here with me, for having this experience with me. And all of a sudden, these words, they start to heal. Your vibration starts to heal. Can you feel it? The vibration heals.
That I've already done.
To
I've
heal.
already had that conversation with my mother and have done that healing.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's great.
Great. So from that point, so whatever from that point, Jackie, what I want you to do is, say if it was an abandonment issue, which it was for me, then I want you to be whatever, in your meditative, come back and say, okay, show me where else I felt abandoned. Show me where else I felt abandoned. Keep repeating those words. Where else in my life did I feel abandoned? Show me. And your soul is so incredible. It'll show you. And keep doing it. Keep going back. You might go beyond this life. You might go back to a life in the 18th century, in the 15th century. You might go galactic. It might be in another star system as a completely different being where you had this belief and you brought it with you. Yeah. But it's the exploration. So,
okay.
Explore. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes. It is clear.
Awesome.
I have one comment, if you guys don't mind. Vibration.
Yes.
Is DNA, and vibration and connections aren't really related to time and space. So therefore, your constructive actions can affect the DNA of others that you think are in the past, but they're not.
Yes. That's beautiful.
That's it.
Thank you for mentioning that, Suzanne. You're absolutely right about that. There's something else you guys need to be aware of, is that when you heal, so for example, when I healed my dad, and when I healed my mom as well, and I healed many others, I also healed their ancestral line, everything that they were carrying as well. And you know what? When you do that, you will see a marked difference in their behavior. Look out for it when you do it. They will start. I mean, when I did this, and I did this maybe, I don't know, a couple of years ago, right? My father started to say things like, I love you. Like, this is a bit strange for me. Because throughout my whole life, this is something my father has never said, So the fact that I went and healed us in this situation, because me and my father, we didn't have a great relationship. And as we grew older, I still kind of feel it wasn't great, but there was some healing that needed to happen between us. And when I healed him, he started to be a lot more open. His heart was much more open. He started not only to express like love to me, as his child, but also started to express love to others as well. There was a marked difference in him as we're going forward. I'm not just saying it's because I did the healing and that's why he's changed. I'm saying the healing is a part of the whole. there's more added things here. Particular experience, being around the vibrations that he currently is. Gaia's vibration is a huge factor in this. You know, the reason why we are going through what we're going through and able to go through what we're going through, because Gaia holds a vibration for us. Without her, we won't be able to do this stuff. It'd be difficult. It'd be harder. It's like doing it like, 30 years ago, very, very hard. And ask those people who awakened 30 years ago, 40 years ago, how hard it was. They will tell you. They'll be like, I've been waiting for this time forever. They'll all tell you that, they'll all tell you that. So yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Susan. It's really, really important.
Nilesh, can I say something about that? Am I allowed? You froze. I think you froze. When I was 5, I had suspected brain damage from 0 to 5. And can you all hear me? Yeah. Yeah. And I went back in my timeline to meet myself. And I gave myself an hug and a cuddle. And I said, "You're okay. You'll be doing okay in some years." And that is like soul repair. That's your own soul repair. So sometimes it's not just meeting the people around. It's actually fixing yourself from that timeline, from that life.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, no, it's bang on, Ralph. I think it's brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. You heal yourself and you heal others as well at the same time. Isn't that incredible that you guys can do that? I love that. Okay. Next question.
Nobody has a question? I will come forward with one. Yesterday, Carmen had a session with us, and she is an angel, and she asked if she had another life before becoming an angel or an incarnation. And Father showed me that she had an incarnation with Metatron.
Beautiful.
But he had he had brought her through to another universe, but I wasn't given any more information. So I was wondering if you had any information on. It was almost like a special project type thing that Metatron and Carmen did together as an angelic.
I see it. I see the universe you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, that's very, very cool. Carmen, do you know?
Yeah, and I didn't. And I thought, what a perfect time, day before our session, our webinar, that Carmen and you could talk about that.
Do you want to connect, Carmen? Find out. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's find out. Let's connect. I can see it. I can see the universe we're talking about. Okay. Take a couple of deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then I'm going to connect my heart to your heart. Okay, I'm going to connect my heart to your heart, okay? Okay, it's connected. What do you see, Carmen?
Not so much from me. I guess when you put me on the spot, it's I don't know.
Relax and trust. Remember to trust. Yeah. Trust. Just relax.
Go with your intuition. Forget about do you see, Carmen?
Nothing.
Okay, come with me. I'm going to take your left hand.
I know
okay?
we are. I mean, I said this to Deb that since I first met you through this, I know, I know we are some sort of friends, or I know you somehow, but I don't know.
You're still not sure, are you? I want you to meditate on it more. I want you to try, because I've got a few things here. I'm going to share some of it. I'm not going to share all of it, because I want you to find it out. There's a lineage that you're connected to, which is why I was showing you, teaching you how to create universes. So without giving too much away, sacred geometry was involved.
Look.
And we created sacred geometry, because this is how most things are created. Yes.
This is what I'm drawing.
Yes. And stars. You're very good at creating stars. You have a thing about it. You like stars. You love creating stars.
I do. I draw them.
It gives you so much pleasure to see it in its creational form. There's a reason I work with you. You're from a certain lineage of vibration. I'm not talking about human 3D things here. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about vibrational, spiritual, universal lineage. So I do this with many. There's a reason for our connection, for sure. But you need to explore more. I think it's wonderful that Rick and Deb are helping you to get the answers. But, as I've always said from the beginning when we started this, you need to find your own.
Yes,
you need to find your own, because you're very capable. Every single one of you are very, very, very capable. And you need to do this. Otherwise, people just give you the list and say, this is what it is. But then you'll have no connection to it. It'll mean nothing to you.
Yes.
Unless you can experience it. And you came here to experience. You didn't come here just to get the answers. So, couple of key.
Definitely not.
Definitely what? Sorry, Carmen.
Definitely, I totally agree with what you're saying, and I want to. It's just, I don't know. I did, sometimes. Anyway, I find myself better when I'm by myself. When somebody says, "Let's do this," I'm like, okay, whatever.
You panicked, and I put you on the spot, and I apologize.
No. I'm happy. It's just not that easy for maybe you've been doing it for a long time. For me, maybe I have to practice and practice and practice.
You just have to, like I told you.
Do you know what it comes down to?
You have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself.
Do you know what it comes down to? One of the things you need to learn is really one word: surrender, Carmen.
Oh, that is harder than you
Stop
think.
trying to control everything.
Yes.
I know it is. I know it's hard. But being open, allowing, and surrendering are the three most important words to discovering more about who you really are and what you can do. And it's really, really important. When you're in a meditation, say that. I've taught this before. Say, I am open.
You did tell me I
surrender.
I have practiced.
And I'm allowing.
Yes.
But it is going to take time. I mean, you to facilitate fast. Because she's, as we go into 2021, like we're talking another level now. So you're going to be able to manifest quicker. Have you noticed that? Like in your life, when you think of something, it just appears and you're like, wow, how did that happen? And that's one element of it. But the other element is also to bring up, your abilities, your gifts, your awareness, your knowing of who you are, what you've done. Will be more. It's just practice. You just got to keep on going.
I mean, I have leaped a lot. I feel like I have jumped a lot. not just now, for a few years, but lately it's faster, is more.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I wanted to say. Slowly, as I keep hearing this surrender, you know, I internalize it, and it will be more like my reality, and I will hopefully do it easier, you know, because I am a controller. And just another thing I wanted to say about your theme for today, where do I give away my power? Actually, this is exactly what Deb said to me yesterday, not to give away my power anymore. And it was so, I smiled when you said this, because I thought, wow, what is the, you know, what are the odds, right? Because that's exactly what we talked about yesterday. Like, she tried to keep telling me, stop giving away your power, because that causes me a lot of troubles. Yes. So
Totally
interesting. But I did, it's good, Deb, because I was thinking to tell you anyway that when I heard this yesterday, I was just laughing, because I thought, okay, I should tell you that we were in some other dimension.
Yeah, it was very interesting when I saw it. He showed me, but he says, I'm not giving you any more information. And I thought, well, I need to bring this up tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I ask a question, please?
I'm sorry, who's speaking?
Can I ask a question, Sarpil?
Yeah.
Yes, and then Ursula wrote a question down, and I want to make sure that we get to that. Go ahead, Sarpil.
Cool.
Hi. When I talk to people, their problem became my problem. I get involved, or it's touch my heart, it's break my heart, and then I start giving away my power more than I should, I guess, and it's affecting me. I don't know, everything, I guess. Like,
you're an empath.
Yeah, I have a business, and then people starting to telling their emotions, like problems, stuff like that, and you know, it's affecting everything to me. My heart is softer than others. Something wrong with me.
Yeah, I get it. Yes, Deb is absolutely spot on. Is because you're an empath, you're able to kind of feel people's feelings, but you're such a beautiful being. There's so many of you like this. You're such a beautiful being. You don't want to see others in pain and suffering and struggling. So what you do is you take on that particular, you know, pain that they're feeling. And in some ways, you're helping them to transmute it, which is great, because that's what empaths do. But what you also need to do is let it go. Like, let it go. There is no need. Because last time I checked, that isn't your journey. That isn't for you. Why are you hanging on to it? You don't need to hang on to that. That's theirs. Remember, everyone came here to have a unique experience. So if you're hanging on to stuff and you're doing stuff, it's okay to help. I love the fact that you guys help. I help. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But whenever we talk, whether it's when I'm talking to another, you know, another soul about whatever it is they're going through, you know, I don't take on whatever they're telling me. I help them in that moment. This is something I need you to learn. You help them in that moment. Whatever it is they need, be open to that vibration, okay? Because you're an empath. You already are open. Be open to whatever it is they need to heal. You'll be divinely guided for this, okay? And when you have that and you've done that, then let it go. Forget about it. Move on. I don't want you to think about it after it's done. Once it's done, it's done. Move on. Yeah. And I know it's a very hard thing to do, but it's a skill you must learn. A really, really good skill you must learn. Because like I've said, you know, they are also responsible for their own vibration. Healing, love we can give, we can offer, you know, tea and sympathy if we want to, you know, we can let them rant and rave. There's so many ways we offer as empaths, as angelics, we offer, you know, healing. Sometimes it's the other way. So I know, see, I've just been around for a bit longer, so I know that sometimes, you know, tea and sympathy and kind of love kind of helps some beings, but for other beings, you have to use different toolkits. So I've used things like, you know, I don't think you can do it. And that kicks in the kind of the, you know, it kind of kicks the soul a little bit, that does, you know, nudges the soul to say, hey, someone's challenging you here. I'll be like, I don't think you can do it. And they'll go, yes, I can. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you've got it in you. I don't think you've got it in you. And they'll be like, yes, I have. I've got it in me. I'm going to show you. You are. Prove it. Show it. Let me show me. Because I don't think you can do it. And again, as empaths, we use so many different tools to help those around us. I'm very self-aware of this. I know which one to use with certain beings. I know which one will help and which one won't. You know,
I'm not aware of.
When I'm done, yeah, it's an angelic thing, sweetheart. It's an angelic thing. It's just, we just use whatever's necessary to help, you know, those around us. I've done that. I've helped people that way. They'll come back and they'll say, well, I did it. And I'm like, I always knew you could. But the difference was you didn't know you could, but now you know. So we just use whatever we can, but leave it at the door. Leave it. Let it go. It's not your journey. If you need to actually cut cords, cut cords. But don't hang on to that vibration. Make sure you know, if you're doing healing, make sure you're cleansing yourself afterwards. It's really, really important. Make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you're bringing back the vibration of your own energy. Do that, you know. So, you know, for me, you know, in order for me to connect back to who I am, I will always, you know, I will say things like, I am Metatron, which I am. And I open up my heart and the energy comes in and it floods my body and my vibration is back again, you know. It's simple as that, simple as that. And make sure you have some downtime after you've done some healing. So, you know, you gotta use whatever it is for you, you know, that helps you to feel like, and bring you back to this level, bring you back to balance, bring you back to center. Okay. And so for me, it's 3D things. So, you know, when I do like, you know, this group, you know, after this, I'm going to go and get something to eat. And I'm just going to spend 5-10 minutes just kind of letting everything go. Just let it be. What's done is done and move forward in my timeline. Yeah. Rather than holding on to it. Because when you're hanging on to things, you're keeping yourself stuck there. You all know this. I'm not telling you anything you guys don't already know.
That's affecting my everything. Everything is on my shoulder. I feel it. My heart is feeling pain, and it's affecting me. It's definitely affecting me.
Let me show you what you're doing, because I'm an empath as well. So when one person comes to you with their problems, you have a box. Then the next person, you got another box. Then the next person, you have another box you're holding on to. And all these boxes keep piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up until all of a sudden you're having a nervous breakdown and all the boxes fall down. You're not releasing them. This is what Metatron is saying to you. This is what Nilesh is saying to you. You're carrying all those boxes on your shoulders. So you're actually having a nervous breakdown and anxiety attack because you have not released them. You can't carry the boxes. They're not yours. They are not your boxes. You have to let them go. Your friends that come to you, your family that come to you, you listen to them and you let it go. That's not your problem. They're not your boxes. They're their boxes.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
You're not responsible for them. You're not responsible for them. They're responsible for their own. I always bring it back to, like, I'll say things like, did you make their soul? Did you make their soul? Did you make it?
I don't know. No.
Did you create their soul?
No.
The chances, no. Therefore, you're not responsible for them. They're responsible for themselves. They have their own vibration. They have their own things they need to learn. we can help and support. It's a beautiful thing. Help and support. There's nothing wrong with that. But stop carrying it.
Right.
Let it go.
Got it.
Just because they come to you, you can give them love and caring, but you cannot take their problem from them.
Yeah.
And if I may, I wanted to address Serpil's impending heaviness that you are putting upon yourself with some real life experiences. And I'll go as quickly as I can with this because I know time is limited. So not long ago, I visited a very a great country, but a very poor country. And I had some amazing revelations where I was surrounded by people and animals and various ways of life and, all of this. There was so much poverty, Serpil, that I, as much as I wanted to help, I knew that it was their world, it was their life, and there was a reason that they're going through it. So all that I left there was, I left love, and to the people that passed me or I actually spoke to or we talked or touched or whatever it was, I in my own little way, I said, heal and love and good to have met you. It's kind of like my way of saying, I acknowledge you. I know you're struggling. I wish you the best and joy and love and life in your world. And I had to let that go. That's the only way that I could get through it. And it helped me. It worked for me. And here, where I am in the US, I do the same thing. I meet homeless people and all kinds of people all the time. And you'll see that as your vibration grows, your light gets bigger and stronger and more vibrant, and people just come to you. They don't even know why. And, hey, I love you. You're not necessarily telling them this, but I would, as we're interacting, I'm thinking, heal, love, best journey. That's it. And then that's it.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you.
So I hoped it helped. Sorry, I didn't mean to take up so much time.
Beautiful. I love how we all share, and this is what it's all about, right? It's all about us sharing, helping one another, supporting, sharing love, understanding, letting you know you're not alone, that we're all going through this too, and that, you might feel like you're alone, you might feel like it's unique to you, you might feel like you're the only one on the planet that's feeling this, but actually there's many of us who've been through the same things. And so we're sharing, and that's beautiful, because that is the one unity consciousness.
Amen.
I love it. I love how we're all practicing this, right?
Ursula has a question for you. She feels close to Archangel Metatron, but she does not know why. Would Metatron be able to share any information on this?
Let's connect, Ursula. What do you think? Ursula?
Yeah.
Shall we connect?
Yeah.
Yeah? You okay to do that?
I think so.
Yeah? Shall we try? Let's try. Try with me. Let's venture forth. Let's try. Let's see where it takes us. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to connect my heart to your heart. I'm going to raise the vibration. Okay. Connecting my heart to your heart. Okay, we're connected. Tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what you're seeing.
Right now, I'm just seeing yellow and a building. It's a bright building. It's different. It's not like something you see on Earth.
Excellent. Describe the building to me.
It's got a large staircase up the front of it. It's got the feel of something like a university, like a hall of learning, I think is what I'm trying to say. So at the top
male
of
or female?
Sorry?
Are you male or female?
I haven't found myself in this picture. Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm male.
Tell me more.
I think I'm male, actually. I have a very serious air as well. When you go up the stairs and through the doors, the doors are huge, but it's like a wide open floor filled with light. Lots of light, very bright.
Yeah. Planet is very bright. What else do you see?
Yeah, so sorry. So what did you say? You got it?
It says the whole planet is very bright.
Okay, okay.
Does a planet feel to you? What are you feeling?
I just feel this deep sense of purpose. It's like I feel very serious, which I am a serious person, but I mean, I feel like I've got deep responsibilities, and I feel like I just want to get down and do business, whatever the business is.
What is it?
That's the part I don't know.
Can I share with you?
Yes, please.
One word: learning. Learning. What do you get when I say that word? What do you see around you now? Do you see it?
No, I feel like I'm wearing like the clothing you would wear if you were attending a graduation ceremony, with the kind of sash and hood falling down the back.
Beautiful. Well done. Shall I give you another word? See if it helps trigger. You saw yourself as
That completely broke up.
He's frozen now.
Headmaster or headmistress?
All we
tell
heard
me
was
when I'm back.
all we heard was headmaster and headmistress.
That's it. What do you get?
I still think is male, and headmaster would be more likely.
Yeah. Very good. You see more? Open yourself up. Allow, surrender. Whatever comes, comes. Just let it be. So you're a headmaster on this planet. What is it you're doing?
I look like I'm going to go up to a podium.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like an assembly.
Yes, it does. So who you're addressing?
Well, there's a lot of people in the hall. It's very full.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
They look like grown-ups, not young people, not like kids, not children, but grown-ups.
What's it all about?
I don't know. That's the part I can't connect with.
What hierarchy are they? Hey, send the masters? I'm trying to see this. I'm seeing something. Are they angelics?
Oh, Deb, shh. Want Ursula to find it out herself.
Okay, then stop showing me.
You little thinker. Stop saying it.
All right, I'm not.
So Ursula, what did you get, Ursula? Tell me.
So I see a lot of light over the people themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're all light beings, all light beings.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And you're headmaster of that planet. Do you know this? Can you see this?
No, I don't understand that part.
Can you allow it?
Yes, I can allow it. I just don't understand that.
I don't need you to understand. I just want you to allow, surrender to it, be open to it. You are the headmaster of this planet.
Is this a kind of sun type of planet?
It looks like the sun because the vibration's so high. You can see the vibration. You can see the light emanating from the actual planet itself, from the ground as you're standing on it. This is how high vibe this planet is.
Everything just keeps changing into light. Like I see the people and then I don't see the people because I just see the light, lots of light.
How does that light feel to you?
It feels like fresh. That's a very strange word for light, but it feels so fresh.
Like it's new.
Whatever that means, yes. But it feels like expansive, like really like huge light that could do anything and be anything and form anything. Like it's just opening all possibilities. Like it's the light of creation itself. Like it is creation itself.
Yes. Well done. Beautiful. Keep going. What is your role? Because I know what your role is. Tell me.
To teach how to mold the light, to teach how to form from the light.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That is exactly it. Describe your vibration to me.
Nyata si akuro kota sa no kachi ma no toto isingi ara kota yenaha. Nyawu ko yena si oro nyata ta isi na anu kota tata isi na aro. So it is, it's not anything like human. It's way out there. Oh, taringi makata sani ako. Like the form is just a pretense because it's light itself. Nyahasoko yinaati. Like the form seems to be like to help me to understand right here, right now, while I'm sitting here, because I wouldn't be able to relate to it otherwise.
Beautiful. It's amazing. So what's your connection to me? Can you feel it?
So close somehow, and I don't know why so close though still.
And let me just help you a little bit, okay? I'm just going to increase the vibration a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do this for all of you in the group, okay? Done. What is the connection between us?
I'm going to say this, but my higher self always says this, and I don't know if therefore if this is my higher self speaking. We are one. And my higher self always says this, so I'm never sure if that means all consciousness is one.
What
Which
did
I
we
think
create
is
in that? What did we create in that consciousness? Because I can see it. This is me and you. What did we create?
The universe?
Yay! Well done. We created a universe. Fantastic. What's in the universe?
What's in the universe?
What's in this universe that me and you created? What's your passion? What's your love?
My passion is music. It's sound. It's frequency. My passion is also mathematics, to be honest with you. So
Guess
I
what?
love sacred geometry. Asina
Mhm.
Koreana si.
I know. A universe of what? Tell me, because I have it.
The only word that's coming is light, and I don't. That's it. Nothing else is
Yeah.
coming with that.
You're almost there. You're on a planet that feels like you're the headmaster, that feels like you are with beings who are new, but they're not really young like children. They're almost like adults, new with vibration, and you are the headmaster. And me and you created a universe. What universe did we create? A universe of what? You're almost there. Can you feel it?
All I feel like I've got literally a fire burning right now in and around me.
Almost there. I just want you to get this one last bit.
Oh, come on.
Did you get it?
Sakuratia. No kareatasa no konia.
That's frustration.
I'm getting anxious now. It's putting a block on everything.
I know. I can feel it. Stop. Stop. It's okay. Stop. It's all right. You did so good. You did so good. I'm going to fill in the blanks, okay? So we created a universe. We created a universe of planets, of schools. That's the best way I can describe it in our 3D form. And you're right. It's about teaching those who are new to this about vibration, about what they can do. And you're a teacher, you're the headmaster. But there's more, because you're not just responsible for one school or one planet in that universe. There are many. There are many. And me and you did this. We created this together. You were very specific in what you wanted.
Wow.
Feel that? Do you resonate with that? Does it feel it? Can you feel it inside?
I can feel it because every time I've asked who I am, the only answer I ever get is teacher. Always teacher.
Tell Nilesh what you do right now in the 3D world.
Oh, I tutor mathematics and chemistry and physics occasionally, but I teach. That's all I ever get. I said, can I sing in the choir? And they said, you're a teacher. You can play with singing, but you're a teacher. Always you're a teacher. It comes back to the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And your past lives that came up. Let me see. You were a shaman.
Yes.
And you were a Catholic nun.
Amazing.
It's always been a teacher.
Always a
I love
teacher.
it. Mm-hmm. You see?
Yes.
The song it by yourself is doing it together. Did I break up? Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah,
I
you broke
didn't
up
hear it.
pretty bad in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that when we venture forth and we collaborate in the way that we do and we exchange energy, you get to know more about your own uniqueness. You were very specific, Ursula, when we created this universe about what you wanted. You were adamant about it.
That sounds like me.
Yeah.
Ursula, that was so powerful. You have no idea. I mean, I was in tears. It was so powerful. Your connection, I mean, it was so strong. That was beautiful. I don't know about anybody else if you could feel it. I'm telling you, it was amazing. There's a question from Joan. She has beings that come and visit her, and they look like little stars in the air or fireflies. She wanted to know if she can ask if there are any messages from them. So if it's okay, if you can connect with Joan and see if there's any messages. I did identify them as being, some of them are fairies and some of them are angelics.
Okay, Joan, let's connect. Unmute
Nilesh.
yourself. Connect.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I'm gonna connect like we've done before, Joan. I want you to connect and come up with the answer. I already got a feeling of what it is, but I want you to find it. Okay. So a couple of deep breaths. You guys know the drill now. A couple of deep breaths, and I'm gonna connect my heart to your heart. Raise the vibration between us, and I want you to tell me exactly what you feel and see. Okay. Just relax. Allow yourself to settle. Be open, surrender, and allow everything that needs to come forward. Okay, my heart is connected to your heart. Let's just ramp up the vibration. Just about there. Okay, tell me what you feel, tell me what you see. Ask the question, Joan.
Is there any message from me? It's always popping in my mind. It's a celebration.
Yeah, what else are you going to tell me?
I didn't hear that.
Tell me, what else are you feeling? What else are you seeing?
Transformation.
Yeah. What about it?
So I'm projecting myself to something.
Go deeper. Just relax. Just let everything go. Just allow information to come forward. Allow it to be.
Just have fun. Is it that one?
You tell me.
Have fun with the guides.
Yeah.
So I have the feeling always around them. That's why I can see them all the time with the colors and the stars. Still visit them. They always have to fly with me.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a portal, and they're just tripping in. They're just seeing how you're doing. observing your transformation, observing your vibrations, seeing what you're going through at the moment, because whatever you go through helps them too. And that's a very important part. And I also feel like they're your guides. I feel like they're helping you. Yeah, they're just popping in and saying hi. So say hi back. I do that all the time. Or sometimes I'm a bit like, what do you want? Depends on who it is. Kind of say hi. Communicate with them. If you really want more of this, if this to come in, then you've got to be in the vibration. How do you get into the vibration? You'd speak to them. So I speak to Father sometimes. I should speak to him more often, but I don't. I speak to Father sometimes I don't. The more that I do that, the more that he comes in, you know. So, and then you get to be familiar with that vibration, and you get familiar. You will see more, you will feel more, you will go through more. They will connect with you better. You will experience better, you know. Every single one of you have had a galactic experience. You've lived in the galactics many, 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 many times over. And you having your galactic experience means that you would have made sure that they knew that you were coming here. And, you know, you guys being here is so amazing. It's so unique. It's so dense. There are some beings who can't hack it being here, but each and every one of you, extraordinary to be here. You know how of the world, you know, wake up another day and you think, God damn it, get me off this planet right now. I've had enough. You know, this is how it is some days, you know, and this is how amazing you are, that even on the days where you're not feeling great and you're not feeling very good, you still step up, you still do exactly what it is you need to do. You still go and help, you still heal, you still work, you still look after your family, your children, your friends and your family, and you're still out there, you're doing it, even though you don't feel great. You know, so your galactic family will learn from this. It's a gift for them, and so every now and then they'll pop in. I have the Palladians pop in every now and then. I don't have a lot to do with the galactics, but they'll pop in. Do you know how I know it's Palladians? Light blue light, very light. Looks like a fog sometimes.
See them a lot.
Yeah, they'll pop in. They'll pop in and see what's going on. Literally, it's only for a second, you know, because I don't like, you know, people popping in unannounced. But they'll pop in and they'll say hi, and I'll say hi back. I'm seeing you guys. You guys okay? Yeah, everything's cool, you know. And that's it. So talk to them. Talk to your guide. Say hi. It's really nice seeing you. How's it going? Is there anything you want to tell me? Is there anything I need to know right now? You know, how's my family? How are they doing? Show me my family. What was I doing? Where do I live? Which planet? The 7 of them. Which planet do I live on? You know, show me. Tell me. Keep asking the questions. Keep asking. Don't stop. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you resonate with that?
Yes.
Good. Me too.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have more questions.
I think we've got like 50 minutes. Shall we end on a meditation? What do you think?
Sure. I love your meditations.
Okay, let's do meditation then. Let's have a meditation. Okay, I want you all to get comfortable. You know, I want you all to get comfortable. Like lie down, sit in your chair, close your eyes. I'm going to take you to 5D Earth. What do you think to that? You want to come with me? You guys up for that? Shall we do 5D Earth? Shall we go and experience it?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Close your eyes, and whether you're lying down, whether you're sitting in your chair, you know, whatever it might be, what I want you to do is I want you to take about 7 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. If you're yawning, that's great. You're relaxing, you're getting into the right state I need you to be in. On each breath, I want you to let everything go. Everything. Anything that's in your mind, I want you to just release it. I want you to let it go. And with each breath, you can feel your body relaxing. You can feel your shoulders and tension in your neck and shoulders are starting to dissipate. Give them a bit of a wiggle. Let all that tension just go. You don't need to hang on to it. Any tension you're feeling, I want you to breathe into it. And on the out breath, I want you to let it all go. You don't need to hold on to this. Let it be. Good. Feel your arms relaxing. You can feel your chest relaxing. Your hips are becoming loose. They're starting to feel heavy. You're starting to feel really good. You feel your thighs starting to release, let go. Your calves are also releasing and letting go. And your ankles feel free and easy. Good. I want you to let everything go. Just allow yourself to sit in your vibration and feel how warm it feels comforting. It feels like you're at home. Good. I want you to become familiar with your vibration. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to connect my heart to each and every one of you. And we're going to raise the vibration. Okay. Okay. Connected my heart with each and every one of you. Let's just raise the vibration so we can take you to 5D. So as I'm raising the vibration with each and every one of you, you're going to feel warm, you're going to feel hot, and that's my energy. And you're going to feel really calm. You're going to feel very relaxed. You're going to feel like everything's going to be okay. And you love this feeling. It feels so free, it feels so easy. It feels like a big, snuggly duvet. Wonderful. Allow my vibration to be with you. So we're all going to hold hands. And I want you to come with me off planet Earth into space. Okay, let's link our hands. Okay, come with me out into space. Okay, we're breaking the atmosphere. We are now in space. So before, in front of us, you will see a portal, a beautiful portal. It is purple in nature. We're going to go through it. But before we do, this portal is going to take us to 5D. And in front of us, you can see 5D Gaia. And we're going to land on 5D Gaia. So, let's go through this portal. Come with me. Each and every one of you, no one gets left behind. You're with me. You are safe. I will look after you. No harm can come to you whilst you're with me and surrounded by my vibration. Come with me. Going through the portal. Here we are. 5D Gaia. Each and every one of you will have an experience of that. Connect your vibration to her. Feel how beautiful she feels. She feels soft with her energy. She's there, lingering in the background of your mind, of your vibration, softly spoken, talking to you so gently, with love, with vibration. You're exchanging your energy with her energy. 5D Gaia is familiar to each and every one of you. You can feel her vibration coursing through your 3D being, through your being. It's like electricity, but it feels so soft. It feels energizing. It feels nurturing. Take a look around. See what you see. Feel what you need to feel. Go and play. I'm going to leave you for a few minutes with Gaia, and then I'm going to call you back. So go and experience what you need to experience with her. Go and share what you need to share. Feel how bright the colors are. The hues are so bright. They're so beautiful. It's almost like you can taste them. It's almost like the color has consciousness. It is trying to convey to you. It's trying to talk to you. Open yourself up. Allow the vibration to be what it needs to be. Good. I can feel many of you opening up to this experience. Good. Allow yourself to be here right now with Gaia and enjoy her, and I will bring you back. I'm going to give you a few minutes. Feel her soft vibration. I am with you. There is no need to fear. Go and play. Be joyful. This is what 5D Gaia feels like. Soft, intoxicating energy. Beautiful. Co-creative. Good. Allow her vibration to meld with yours. Keep melding the vibration. It's like a cycle between you two. You give to her, she gives to you. This cycle continues. Show your love for Gaia. Show your appreciation. Open up your heart. Meld with her. Good. Be at one with her. Go and explore the water fountains. Go and explore the trees. Good. Allow yourself to be. You are safe here with me. No need to fear. Go. I'm holding space and vibration for each and every one of you. Yes, I can feel the emotion from each and every one of you. Okay. It is time to return. Come back to me. Once more, one unit. You can't stay here, no. Good, we're all holding hands. Let's bow our heads show some love and respect for Gaia for everything she's doing for us. Let's give her the love she truly deserves. We're leaving now. Come back to the portal. Purple, beautiful pink and purple portal. We're all going through this right now. Good, we're in the portal and we're coming out the other end. You can see 3D Earth in front of us. And we're going to come back down to Earth. Slowly, gently, with compassion, with love. We're gently breaking the atmosphere of Earth. And we're heading down to the surface. Good. Slowly, bit by bit. Good. We have reached the surface. Be here now. Your feet are on Gaia. What I want you to do is I want you to take your roots deep down into 3D Gaia and connect to the core of Gaia. And I want you to keep your roots there. And I want you to ground yourself. The 5D energy, ground that into Gaia. Allow it to be wherever it needs to be. Spread it all over the planet so every being can feel it from you. Good. Share it all. I want you to be in your 3D body now. You are here with me, right here, right now, in this time, dimension, space, and reality. You are safe, you are secure, and you are loved. I want you to open your eyes when you feel ready to do so. Good. Enjoy your footy, Ralph. Sounds good. Thanks for coming. Good. Feel good?
Yeah.
Experience 5D Gaia? Was it good?
Oh yeah, everything's vibrated.
Did you have...
I went right to the dolphins and the whales.
If you didn't experience it, it's okay. There is much to be gained in the practice of what we've just done. So, you know, this video is going to be out, so practice. I've shown you how to do it. It was simple. It can be done by each and every one of you. If you didn't experience it, it's okay. It's fine. Keep practicing and you will experience it. She is incredible. I don't know if you can, because I'm connected still to each and every one of you, but you can feel the vibration of Gaia in me, the love from her is huge. It's huge. So I'm just gonna share that in each and every one of your hearts right now, so you can feel the expanse of her. She is so incredible. I love her so much, really. There you go. And I'm gonna disconnect. Done. I'm disconnected from each and every one of you. Beautiful. Thank you. It's no fun doing it by yourself. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. each and every one of you teach me as I teach you. It's wonderful. I love it.
Thank you, everybody, for coming today. And we will do this again next month. I will let you know when. Thank you, Nilesh. I love you.
Thank you.
I love you guys too. It's incredible.
It gets better and better every month. So that was beautiful. Such a beautiful experience.
For me too. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was amazing. Thank
Wonderful.
you, everybody.
Good. Have a great month. Look after yourselves. Remember how much I love you all, and be kind to your soul. Okay, just be kind.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Remember,
in the United States next week.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Remember.